Hi everyone. So yesterday I made a video and today I'm just making another video, of course, sharing all three of my clowns, alleged haunted clowns. Now I just want to say before I start, sorry about the noise in the background. I bought myself a humidifier because my flat is damp even in the winter, so that's what that noise is. Hopefully it won't bother the video too much, but yeah. So I've got my spirit box. Hopefully we'll do a little spirit box session. I'm using my iPhone only because there's a better quality picture. So this one here is the first one I've got, the first one I bought. His name is Zebo. The green looking one is Jason. And this one here, which you saw yesterday, is Anthony. And of course, I've got my crystal ball. And I do have some black salt. Now, if you are into witchcraft and stuff like that, you know that black salt is very protective. And I always have that on my table when I'm working. So, I just want to talk about haunted objects real quick before I turn my spirit box on. Now, I personally believe that objects can be haunted, but not in the sense of like anything bad or anything. So what I mean by that is, if I don't know, if I love, let's say I love these clowns, and I look after them and all that fun stuff, and I haven't for years, and I pass away, a piece of my energy will be a part of those clowns. Now that could mean anything, so that could that doesn't mean anything, it does, but that means like my crystal ball, because I put my energy into that crystal ball, a piece of me will be attached to that crystal ball, or my black soul, whatever it is, I'll be attached. But that doesn't mean that it's haunted. It just means that a piece of my energy is attached to that item, so it draws me into that space. So again, it doesn't mean that my walls are gonna start bleeding. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna get attacked. Doesn't mean that all this rubbish you see on Hollywood. It just means that a piece of, so let's say Anthony, which is this one here, a piece of Anthony is attached to him. Does not mean that my house is haunted. Does not mean that I'm gonna get pulled out of bed tonight and dragged out into the car park and get possessed. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that a piece of Anthony's energy is attached to that doll. Doesn't mean anything else. Things are not going to be flying around the room. It's just on a particular day, I don't know, let's say Anthony died on a hot sunny day at 4 p.m. Now I'm into this stone tape theory, where everything's a recording. So let's say he died at 4 p.m. on a hot sunny day. I've got more chance of getting to communicate with Anthony on a hot, warm, sunny day, even if it's around about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then great. Better chances of me communicating with Anthony. And that's the same with any spirit of any haunted object. If you find out the day they died or how they died, etc., the weather conditions and all that kind of stuff, you can get paranormal activity. Now, 98% of paranormal, or what we call paranormal, can be explained. It's just the other 2% that you can't explain. So, if I know Anthony all of a sudden, or any of them all of a sudden fall over, I'm not going to put that down to the paranormal. I do have my windows open. Like I said, I do have my dehumidifier on. My foot at the moment is leant up against the table leg, so I could just jolt the table slightly. I do have my my camera stand in between me and the table, so that could be an issue. If the camera falls, it could make the clown move. So many things, like the humidity. Like I said, I got the humidifier on, so a change of humidity might make their hair move and go curly or whatever. Again, it doesn't mean it's paranormal. Now, I'm looking at the screen right now, and I do see things flying across the screen. Now, they're not necessarily orbs. My flat that I live in is extremely dusty. Even on the best of days, I'm constantly dusting. I'm constantly cleaning, because I know if I don't keep on top of the dust, everything will just, be dusty, And if you look on the top of my fan there, I don't know how well you guys can see it on camera, but if I don't keep on top of it, as you can tell, my finger is a little bit of dust there. So, they're not orbs, it's just dust. And I haven't dusted in it for a couple of days, so that's a couple of days worth of dust. So, like I said, I've got the humidifier on, so it's blowing all the dust around. As you can see, on the top of my glasses case, I should be wearing my glasses, but I don't. But it's not supposed to be that colour, it's just dust. So again, when you see balls of light going across the screen, it's not necessarily dust, and it's not necessarily orbs, it could be dust as well. So you've got to familiarise yourself between what dust looks like, what bugs look like, and what orbs look like. So yeah. Anyway, so I am not worried about having these clowns in the home. But, like I said, 98% can be explained. If it gets to the point where I can't explain all the weird stuff that's going on, then there's ways around that. So anyway, guys, so let's get on with the spirit box and see whether any of these three have anything to say. And I don't think they've moved, because like I said, I've kept a close eye on the screen throughout the whole 9 minutes, and nothing has happened apart from dust flying across the screen. So let's see whether I get any. Let's see if I can get the spirit box going. Well, maybe it's a bit loud. Let's turn it down a bit. So, I want to talk to any of these three clowns. Ideally, I want to talk to all three of these clowns. Obviously, take it in turns. Don't all speak at once. But yeah, any any information can be great. Let's go. So one of the things that I don't tend to ask, or try not to ask, is what year they died. I think I just said a hi. It's because sometimes they don't realise they passed on and they think they're still alive. So that's one of the things I don't ask. So what year was you born? So I've got my loudspeaker and I put it just underneath the... So it goes quiet and it goes really loud. Let's bring the camera down a bit so you can hear it. So who am I talking to today? What's your name? Any suggestions, guys? Please leave the comment below if you hear anything. What year was she born? I thought I heard Jacob. Are you attached to the clown? Or clowns? Are you happy that you're attached to the clowns? Wait. How old are you? Most important thing, are you happy? Sometimes I just let it run because sometimes it will just come out of random words. Because sometimes they have a little bit of a conversation with themselves. So is there anything that you want to say in... Well, thank you for talking to us if anything came through. So I'm going to turn the spirit box off now. So thanks for talking. Well, I'll talk to you again soon. So guys, obviously it's hard to work out what was coming through. Yeah, so sometimes it's hard to work out what's coming through. Now, there are paranormal investigators out there that will spend hours, absolute hours, searching through all the stuff that came through on the EVP or spirit box. What I'll do, because I don't like to edit my videos, I like to keep them as raw as I can. I do edit some videos, depends on what camera I'm using, but I try not to edit if I can, because I want to keep my footage as raw as I can. It rules out any fake nonsense. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I If you're a passer through, again, hit that subscribe. It does mean the world to me each time you subscribe. I'm hoping that with my videos, past, present and future, that I can start discounting some of these alleged crazy paranormal rubbish that you see on other YouTubers create. Unfortunately, there are a ton of YouTubers out there that fake videos, so that's why I keep my videos as raw as I can. Even if I do edit my videos, I keep the original clip as it is, uncut, unedited, and just lump them all together. It stops all this fake stuff. So like I said, I'm using my iPhone. I upload it straight onto my YouTube channel, straight from my phone as is. So basically what you see is what you get. If nothing happens and there's a boring video, it's a boring video. If a lot of things happen, then a lot of things happen. Now, what I want to do, just before I go, and I don't know how well you'll see it on the camera, but let's have a look. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it on camera. So, this picture here, I took when I was 16. I think I was 16. I was around about the age of 16. I don't know whether you can see it well on camera. But that's my hand. In the middle there, that's a spirit. I personally believe with a hand on my heart, right there, you see a torso of a person carrying a child. Now, where that person would be, if that person was living, would be second floor up. As you can tell, there is no second. Now, I'll show you what it's supposed to look like, but there is no second floor. Now, I'm going to show you a picture from a different angle to show you what it looks like. So, that is what it's supposed to look like. There's 4 walls, and that's it. There's no floors, no nothing. If you look on this one, that person is standing where there's no floor. And that is another picture. Now, I took hundreds of pictures that day. I took hundreds of pictures that week. And again, never had problems before or since with that camera. I'll put that with that in a minute. Never had a problem before or since with that camera. And that was the only time where I caught something that I cannot explain. So, am I worried about that spirit following me around? It's more than welcome to, as long as it's well behaved. So yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys go. It's about 25 minutes long now. Thanks for watching. You're smashing the views, by the way, and the likes. So all I ask you guys to do is just hit that subscribe and support my channel. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Like I said, if it weren't for you guys liking, watching and subscribing, I would have gave up a long time ago, and I was actually thinking about quitting YouTube a long time ago. Not actually, quite recent actually. So, like I said, if you keep subscribing, keep watching, keep liking, I will continue. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again in the next video.